Okay, presenting, now we've written the manuscript, now we want to present the paper. Okay? How do you prepare? You need to prepare. Preparation is critical. Don't write the paper and expect just to get up there and present it. Think about your paper as a story. Don't read your slides like I'm doing. Okay? I'm being funny, but really, you need to make your presentation very engaging. Okay? And generally, it's good to write a bunch of notes. PowerPoint has an option that you can print out the slides, and below that, there's a notes section. You can write notes there that go into more explanation about your slides. Okay? So don't read your slides. Because if you read your slides, the audience say, well, why am I here? I could read the slides too. So why do I need to come? Okay? Rehearse. Present it to your peers. Present it to people in your company. Okay? Practice answering some questions. Ask them to ask questions. Okay? That's going to make your presentation that much better. Okay? And it'll improve your story. It'll make your story more convincing. Yep.
Is it okay to write a script for your presentation and read it?
Yeah.
Or
Scripts are good. Scripts are good. Note cards are good. Yeah. Just don't get up there and read your bullet points. Yeah. If you got a script that tells the story and you feel more comfortable reading from that script, perfect. That's great. So create slides that tell your story. Use your SPE template provided. Yep. As a matter of fact, the session chairs do look at whether you have put your slides into that template. And they will contact you because SPE requires that you send the slides prior to the conference, and the session chairs read them. They read them for readability, they read them for presentation length. So we do read them. Okay. Make them easy to read, good contrast, good color contrast. Okay. Dark background with white or white background with dark. Something that stands out. Okay. Headline for each slide. Yeah. That supports the discussion you're going to have in that slide. Okay. Limit the text to keep it simple. Okay. Don't cut and paste sections out of your manuscript and put it into your slides. No. Don't do that. That's very boring. That doesn't keep the presentation engaging. It doesn't keep. I've seen the audience sit there just wiggle around and just like I don't want to be here because I'm reading this, So don't do that. That's not good form. And I've got some guidelines for that here in a minute. Make illustrations readable. Don't make little bitty figures or you can't see the units on the side. Because if you do, you're going to get a lot of questions from the audience say, what are those units up there? I don't understand that. Okay? Make it readable. No commercialism. Can't emphasize this more. Follow the rule of 666. How many people know what the rule of 666 is? Well, you've read your document here. You know what it is. Okay. No more than 6 bullet points per slide. Don't make 15. Okay? Don't make 1. If you have 1, you need 2. Okay? No more than 6 words per bullet point. Okay? Short and simple. Every 6 slide or so have a graphic to make it engaging. Break it up. Don't want to have a bunch of text slides. Or on the other hand, don't want a bunch of figures with no text.
I have a question about the Q&A session.
Yes.
I'm a student. I'm not that, for good at arguing with people in a presentation. If their questions are really confrontational, and what do you recommend that I can do to answer a question like that?
You say, can we address that after the presentation rather than in the conference, okay? Because what you're doing is, it may be confrontational and maybe there's no consensus around what you've done. It may be new. So my recommendation is that, okay, I see that this is an important point to you. Can we address it offline? And I can discuss it in more detail, because what you do is when you get confrontational, you take up more time in the presentation. There's only a specific amount of time that you're allowed to take question and answer. So, Clear? Okay, good. And I have got confrontational being up on the podium. And my boss said, don't do that. Okay, preparing a poster and e-poster. So some papers are accepted for presentation as a poster or e-poster. Okay. Posters, the people who present the poster prepare and submit papers. They do, okay? But for a poster, you don't give an oral presentation. That's not an e-poster, that's just a regular poster, okay? You prepare some large poster boards that explain your story, okay? And you focus on the important points. It's just like you were there presenting, but you have posters because you allow all the audience from the SP to come up and see it. You need to make it clear what your story is in that poster, okay?
I had a question or a comment. I thought poster sessions, generally the author would stand near the poster to explain to anybody that came up any additional questions or answers or whatever needed to be. He didn't do an official presentation, but he was present. It's not like you prepare a poster and you just stick it out somewhere and people go by and look at it.
Yeah, you're right. You're
There's
exactly right.
time periods, because the co-chairs generally try to tell people, you ought to attend this poster session because these posters are being...
and I think there's specific times for the authors to be up there. You're right.
Yes, there are.
You're exactly right. Yep. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying that. E-posters, okay? Something new for SP's done for the last couple of years. Good. When you do an e-poster, you still write paper and you make a presentation, okay? If the author doesn't show up, if an author that's scheduled for the session, your e-poster may fill in for that author, okay? For example, the session I have on Tuesday, that is exactly what happened. One of the authors could not fly because he got busy or something, and so his paper got bumped from the session and one of the e-poster sessions came up. So yeah, that happens. Your e-poster will be visible throughout the conference, and it'll be visible on the screens. Yep. Yep.
Actually, in the time that they are slotted to be there.
Okay.
They don't, because they put them one after another on the same screens, they rotate them.
So they're only visible for the time that they're scheduled to talk about them?
Yes.
Okay. So they're not visible for the entire conference?
No.
I had a question earlier about that, and I said that they're visible for the entire conference, but you clarified that.
Like a teleprompter or a screen, and you give your presentation, that's a e-poster.
Yes.
That's right.
So you are not going to be part of the technical presentation again. Is that correct? You are not going to present it just like we are doing in the room now, and then present it outside again.
No, that's true. You will present it outside if your paper, your e-poster doesn't get bumped up into the regular session. Okay? You won't present it twice, is what you're asking, right? You present once, but what I'm saying is that right, Rebecca? Yeah, you'll present once. So if you have an e-poster that you ticked in the box that your manuscript wants to go to e-poster, you'll be designated a time where you present for e-poster sessions, okay? If one of the authors can't show up for the regular session and your e-poster is in that session, you might get bumped up to present in the regular session.
Okay, so is the author's choice to decide whether you want to present it as a technical?
Correct. Yes.
It's not SP.
Correct. It's your choice. That's correct. Yep. Clear? Okay. Okay. There's an assigned time to present your poster. We just talked about that. Yes, sir.
Only the PDF of the manuscript are available, or the e-posters are available too?
PDF. Okay. E-poster presentations follow the same guidelines because yes, it's a manuscript. Okay. E-poster presentation times are shorter than the regular session. They're not 20 minutes or 15 minutes, or shorter.